can check it.
After some deliberation, I've managed to buy a little more time. Go do whatever needs to be done.
Thank you, Tsung.
Those shells are Shinra products too, so you'll be rewarded for destroying evidence of the company's involvement.
Oh shit.
What the hell did you do, Amtiel?
Damn.
Is that your idea of honor?
My mother could not continue to live, and neither can her son.
What are you talking about? What's going on here?
I told you. You can't live on that side anymore.
Angeal! Angeal!
My friend, do you fly away now? To a world that abhors you and I?
Shut up!
All that awaits
Shut
you
up! I'm
is
warning
a
you!
somber morrow, no matter where the winds may blow. I don't see Sephiroth today, but are you game?
Oh, am I just fighting Genesis? Okay. What the fuck? That's a Bahamut. Why? Why is that a thing?
A summon! Damn it!
Activating combat mode.
Oh, that's a big summon too. Okay, got it. Hey, what's up, Ocean? Sorry, I was focused on trying to beat Bahamut over here.
Summons aren't meant to be used like this. What happened to dreams and honor?
We are monsters.
Oh, really?
We have neither dreams nor honor.
It's just ring angel. Okay.
Soldier. Doesn't mean monster.
Zach can't even get out, like... Where the fuck does Zach go? But, what's been going on, Ocean? About that.
And Jill. And Jill. The war is over. Everyone's real happy. As for me,
So this isn't the first time I play Crisis Core,
That sword.
but it's been like... Game came out in 07.
A little more important than my sword.
Probably the first time I played it was like 2010, so it's been like 14 years almost. So I don't remember anything.
where did you go?
Yeah, I beat the original. I borrowed it from one of my friends and their PSP and beat it.
Zach here.
It's been a while, Zach.
Sephiroth.
Come to Lazard's room.
Alright.
Oh, shit. But yeah, I played the original. It's pretty faithful. I will say they definitely changed the combat. Also, I want to say this is a full-scale remake. Like, it's on this weird borderline of, like, it's a remake, but not full remake. It's kind of like near, it's kind of like how what Square Enix did with Nier Replicant. It's a it's if you look at the original game to this, I actually looked at the original game and I'm like, wow, that does not age well. Got it. Yeah. But yeah, they like Dead Space Remake did this too, that they changed some dialogues, added some scenes and stuff like that. What missions do I have? Guess do some of the missions.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Done. Da 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 da. I see it now. Oh, that is a pretty big machine. Got it.
Activating combat mode. Bring it on. Conflict resolved. The end.
But yeah, there was someone that popped into my stream whenever I was finishing 7 Remake, and they even said like they definitely took a lot of the combat stuff from FF7 Remake and put it in this game, and
Activating combat mode.
not wrong. Oh. Nice. No, I didn't see a question. Hold on. It might be my chat. Hold on, give me a moment. For some reason, my let me see here. Okay, now I see a question. Okay, so let me explain. So I have my stream chat, right? Obviously, right? I can see stuff and so on and so forth. Yeah, my chat is weird sometimes. Like, I even tried Firefox like chat before, and people will send me like messages, and I'll never see them. And then I close it out and open it up again, and everything pops back up. And I don't know why that happens. So I feel bad whenever people like are trying to talk and I just don't see it. Like I could, you know, and I don't see how many people are in my chat. So yeah, I've tried to fix it on my end multiple times, and I don't know. I thought I fixed it before, but then it started acting weird again. I don't know. It might just be an OBS thing. I'm not 100% sure. But, yeah, it just kind of sucks that it happens. You know, like I said, I don't see how many people are in my chat. I kind of don't want to look at that number because then I kind of stress about it of like, yeah, I actually turned it off, so. Yeah, I just... Let's see here. So, this is what I will say between the two, right? Between Rick Gomez and Caleb for Zach's voice. Rick has more of like, kind of makes him, if I remember right, it makes him sound older, while Caleb makes him sound younger. And the purpose, whenever I always look at Zach, I'm like, yeah, Zach is very young, right? So I like both of them, but I kind of like Caleb's a little bit better. If that's the wrong answer, oh well. It just fits the character a little bit more. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Like, if I wouldn't mind Rick Gomez to voice Zach if he's like super older, right? Like he's in like 40s or something like that. Like he's super up there in age. That's where Rick would definitely, like, with the grittiness and stuff, that would make sense. Yeah, that's true. And I understand why. Yeah, it's apples and oranges. It's pretty much the definition of that. And I understand whenever they did Reunion, because it's a remake, they put Caleb as the voice actor. It's the same thing as all the other voice actors in 7 Remake all in this. Is because I understand. You understand as much as I understand. They're trying to connect all these together. I know Advent Children's coming back in theaters, and it makes me kind of wonder, are they going to redo that movie from the ground up and put like the voice actors that we know right now in it? Yeah. Right, this is whenever I just
Activating
fucking
combat mode.
Out of the way.
spam fire. And still get it. Yeah. Ow. Oh, I probably should go. Got ya.
Oh yeah.
Conflict resolved.
Yeah, I also think it fits. Like, the thing is that, like, I think we both know what Square Enix is trying to do right, in Division 1, because Division 1 does the remake, right, is that they're trying to officially, like, make the world of Final Fantasy VII, like, cohesive, you know? And make it make more sense in the story aspect. Also, talking about Final Fantasy, did you hear, yeah, yeah. You know, whenever they've... I'll get to what I was gonna say. Whenever they, like, voice cast all these people, I want to know how many people they went through to be like, hey, you are our Barrett, you are our Cloud, you are now Zack. Very curious about that. But I was gonna say, did he talking about Final Fantasy? Did he? You probably already heard about the rumors of a Final Fantasy X remake. Do that mission. Let alone Final Fantasy IX remake is supposed to be a thing too. But we haven't heard any of that at all.
Activating combat mode.
I don't know why I did that. Oh.
The road to becoming first is not easy. Strength is not the only requirement.
Yeah, I know. But still, I want to make first.
Listen to me, Zack. If you want to be first,
I'll embrace my dreams and honor. And my dream is to become a hero.
all right. You have my support.
Conflict resolved.
Yeah, I want to talk about the Final Fantasy IX remake one, because that came out in a NVIDIA leak, and every game on that list came true, except for FF9 remake. And it makes me question, did it get canceled? Are they having development issues with it? Like, what's going on with that project? We know it exists, but what happened? To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised at that with the CEO at that time. I wouldn't be surprised if it got canceled. Yeah, I'm just very curious about that, because I would love if FF9 remake. It's a Final Fantasy IX does not get the respect it deserves, and it should. I know a lot of people have finally played it because it's ported on every system known to anything. But Final Fantasy IX came out at a really weird time, because it came out on the PS1, and then on top of it, I think it came out in '99, and then Final Fantasy X came out like a year later, and we saw what graphically what it did for the PS2. Like, that was a big major leap into tech, was because of Final Fantasy X. And it kind of just makes me wonder, not wonder, I just wish well, 10 would be the final one, right? Oh, you're talking about like traditional? Well, no. Final Fantasy X had turn-based combat. Yeah, because like you can go through 1 through 10 and be perfectly fine. Each game it's different. 10 is also where 10-2 has started existing. I don't hate 10-2. It's not the greatest Final Fantasy, but it's okay. It's there. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's what you meant. Yeah. That makes sense. That makes more sense.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Final Crisis Core. Just spam magic attacks. You'll be fine. Tactically, Final Fantasy IX would be the last Final Fantasy before maybe 10, but 10 probably with being more magic than anything else. Because like 7 was a lot of tech. And I'm more talking about before, you know.
Activating combat mode.
It's not what I meant to do. Ow.
Conflict resolved.
Yeah, that's true. Oh no. I almost ran into that trap. Do I attempt to try to beat this?
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on.
Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode.
I'm Zach. What's your name? Oh, hold on a second.
Um,
I'm a little busy, so I'll be a little late.
they can definitely go 1 or 2 routes. They can keep it traditional, like turn-based JRPG, or they can do hey, I beat it.
Resolved.
That's generally surprising. I think a full-scale remake. Like, I personally think they're going to do a remake of Final Fantasy X. And the reason why I think that is because it's the same reason why as, like, 7 is the most popular, one of the most popular Final Fantasies, right? 10 has a great story, great characters, great role building. And I think you could definitely expand on that story. Now, here's the thing. If they do a remake from the grounds up, it makes me curious. Because what makes me curious is, will they do it just one disc and it'd be just one remake and it'd be done? Or will they do what, because it's only a one disc game if I remember right. I have it sitting on my shelf, the original Final Fantasy X. But that being said, yeah, I still think it's going to be a remake.
Activating combat mode.
Take that!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah, I think that too. I think they'll, like I said, I think they'll expand on the story. I think there's a lot to be told in that universe. It also makes me curious, because if they really wanted to, right, they could theoretically do 2 Final Fantasy X, right? Final Fantasy X Part 1 and Part 2. Because, you know, it definitely would make Square Enix money. It's obvious, right? It definitely would make them money. But I wouldn't also put it behind the team that's currently, I don't know which team is working, which, division's working on it. But I wouldn't be surprised if that division was like, hey, what if we just combine Final Fantasy X and X-2 together and make the game even longer, right? That you could do. It wouldn't be a wild thing to do, right? I will say, it's going to be a while before we get Final Fantasy 17. That's going to be weird to say. Final Fantasy 17, because Final Fantasy 16 took them from... They started that development in 2016, right after pretty much whenever Final Fantasy 15 came out, right? So... They have a small team working on 16 currently, more likely, to make the DLC. Oh, is my chat bugging out again? Hold on, give me a moment. Oh, I see what you said now. Yeah, I can see that too. Okay. Welcome to my chat, where I'm gonna look up on YouTube before my next stream to see if I can definitely fix that issue. You know what it might be? I just thought of this. So, if someone doesn't like chat for a very long time, it kind of loads itself back in, and it says "Welcome to the chat room" on my side, right? It makes me wondering if it's trying to load in, like right now, it's just doing it. So, you might have just sent a message too. Yep, that might be the issue. So what I think is happening is that my chat loads sometimes, right? And it always says "Welcome to the chat room," right, on my side, right? Before someone messages, right? So whenever it loads, it makes me wonder if whenever someone sends out a message and then it goes through OBS on my side, and I'm wondering if it's like bouncing off each other and then the welcome chat room will come up over someone's messaging. That might be the issue. Yeah, I know. I'll try to fix that. If there is a good fix and a good solution for it, well, I'll definitely try to fix it. If there is no fix for it, there has to be a fix for it. There has to be. There's a fix for everything. Yeah, I'll definitely have to do that.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode.
Out of the way.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
I think it's because you were messaging pretty fast before the
Activating combat mode.
before that kind of tries to load in. It could also be my internet. And if it's my internet, man, that's gonna suck because I can't really do anything about that.
Bring it on. Oh
Conflict
yeah.
resolved.
Oh, there's only one. I know, I will say I noticed that day, whenever me and you were theorizing about Final Fantasy, I did not have a delay on my stream at all. That normally I have like a 5-second delay because of my internet. So I don't know what was going on with my internet that day. Apparently it was God tier. Yeah, like there was no delay. Apparently my internet was God tier at that moment. But my internet can be very iffy in and out. That's... Yeah, my internet is not the greatest. So... I've tried everything I can, but I want to get the modem in my room, like where my the room that my stream is at. But I don't know if the wire in here works. Yeah. I'll look into it. But if it's an internet problem, that's not really an easy fix unless I bring out like a 300-foot Ethernet cord across the house. So,
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
yeah, I'm planning on having someone come over here. If it is an internet issue, I'm planning on it already getting my internet provider out here to see if that cord works in my room. Because if I can, then I could just plug an Ethernet cord in, and I probably will never have this problem again. There's a lot of ifs. That's what I realize. I'm doing this fight again.
Activating combat mode.
Take that. Better run for it.
Oh, I know. Oh, I definitely know that.
You're in for it now.
Is this the end?
No, not if I can help it.
No, I don't. That's the problem.
Conflict resolved.
That's a major issue with mine. Hey, got Bahamut. So yeah. The problem though is that like where my modem sits in my current, like I have a also a router that I also use, and it helps. It definitely helps. But the biggest issue is definitely I need to I definitely need to figure something out. A lot of stuff is going to be going on in the next couple of months because I need to get the internet situation fixed for at least streaming purposes. Like I could stream fine, like it stays, you know, as long as I keep it at like 2,500 gigabytes a second to like 2,000, it's perfectly fine. Anything above that, my internet just shoots itself in the foot, literally. It just can't do any more than that. Sadly, I have already the max plan that my internet provider provides. And they don't do any more. And they're the best internet provider where I currently live. So there's a lot of problems. I don't know. I actually thought about that. I thought about that of plugging, because they have those wall ones that you can plug in and it will like Wi-Fi would hit it, and and you can plug an Ethernet cord underneath the bottom and bring it in. I have thought about it, like that way, but I would still need a very long Ethernet cord. Oh yeah, I measured out. I need about almost a 200-foot wire. Literally, because it needs to go over doorways too. Yeah, that's the problem. If it didn't need to go over doorways, it'd be perfectly fine. But it would have to go over doorways. So people don't step on it and trip over it. Because like my mom uses a walker to get around the house because he has a really bad leg. So if that gets tangled up in the walker, that whole thing is coming down. So like there's a lot of stuff that I have to like have a consideration of trying to figure this stuff out. So yeah, it just. And then I have like my niece come over once in a while, and you know, sees a little, and they like to mess with things. So like, don't get me wrong, I've thought about a lot of this stuff, so. I would need so many wires. It would be stupid. But if I can get, but if the wired works in the room that I have, and I can put the modem in here, then I wouldn't have a problem. But I don't know if the cord works at all. Because the last time I had someone come over, we used to have it in another bedroom, but because of water damage to the wiring, that one didn't work anymore. So I don't know if that one works in pretty much my streaming room. And the problem though is Yeah. There's a long story on that, on whoever made the place that we currently live in, did not know, like, didn't properly secure the internet lines. So some of them work, some of them don't. Like, my mother's bedroom has one, but it doesn't work. Like, at all. So, and the problem though is that we don't, like, I don't have the money. Like, we don't have the money to, like, replace that at all. So yeah, that's a major problem.
Mode. Conflict resolved.
Did it go wonky again? No, it didn't. It didn't go wonky. I saw all the messages. Yeah, because I saw the water damage and then I saw the new bullet hole. I wouldn't mind having that, but... Oh, okay. Yeah, I talked about the water damage and stuff like that, but here's the thing, is that the place we've been living like 10 years in, so this has just been an accumulation of like 10 years of water damage, and you know, and let alone we don't even know who owned the house before then. So it's like 10 years of water damage and like 10 years of like snow hitting these wires and stuff like that. But if we were going to redo all the wiring, it would cost thousands upon thousands of dollars that I would have to save multiple income taxes to do.
Activating combat
So
mode.
yeah.
Conflict resolved.
Yeah, I pretty much already did all the math.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh, there it is.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah, that could be another issue. There's a reason why I stream super late at night. One, because work. But two, usually my internet is more stable at night than it is during the day. Yes, I live in a community, so if that tells you anything. So the reason, like, right now it's like a few hours past midnight, right? So there's a reason why, like, if I stream very late at night, because around 8 o'clock, because a lot of the people that I live around are, like, people are retired and stuff like that. So they go to bed around 8, 9 o'clock, right? So by that time, no one's using the internet except for me, and everything's definitely stable. Now, I have streamed before, like, during the day, but that's, like, for, like, Xbox is having a conference and stuff, and it's not, like, taxing to anything.
Conflict resolved.
You're fucking me, right? And this is not funny anymore. Okay.
Activating combat mode.
Yeah, did it. Yeah. I don't like how there's multiple tomberries. Oh, I did not level up at all through that. That's intriguing to know.
Lately, a large anti-Shinra organization is wreaking havoc worldwide. They're called Avalanche. I hear they're avid students of planet life.
Hey, I know Avalanche.
But still, everyone sings praises about the Mako stones you bring us. The new materia we generate, we give to you. But in addition, we also make copies that are supplied to other soldier operatives. If we could keep churning out new high-quality materia, maybe that would change the materia room's reputation. Or not. But still, the new materia, if we...
Oh, I thought I had materia on me. Close chat, open chat again. Let it load back in. Yeah, I don't even know if I have Spectrum by me. Hold on.